Hey, what's up guys? Today I'll be doing a review on the Hit and Move All Day Boxing Gloves. So stay tuned. Okay guys, today we have the Hit and Move All Day Boxing Gloves. We'll do a close-up weigh-in and review on. Hit and Move is the same company that makes the boxing reflex trainer that you've probably seen in my other review video. And now they have a boxing glove as well as a Thai style glove. This is full genuine leather construction that's designed and engineered here in the United States, but it's built in Pakistan. You can see the leather on there has a nice sheen to it. I'd say it's more of a little bit more on the glossier side. Hit and Move is written vertically on the back of the glove that says All Day, as well as on the 4-inch Velcro strap that says Hit and Move. The main colors are obviously going to be black and almost this kind of pearlescent reddish orange color. I can't even describe the color of it. It's definitely not just red, but it has kind of an orange hue to it. And then you have that white trim around the thumb as well as some gold piping. The gold piping is more of a pearl subdued look, again, much like the palm color. It's not metallic, which I like, so it looks really clean. It says All Day on the thumb right there. You have a leather attached thumb, which is nice and short. It keeps the thumb in place so it doesn't come out and jab you in the eye. You have a really nice large grip bar, ventilated holes on the thumb. It has that Hit and Move logo on the inside of the strap. And then they also have their proprietary liner, which is pretty much like a Tricop microfiber liner, but it has a very smooth, silky feel to it, which I like. You have about an inch of padding that's firm density. It feels like EVA on the back of the wrist. The inside of the wrist, I'd say it's about a 1/4 of an inch of the same density style padding that comes up to where the thumb is at, and on the other side as well. These gloves really remind me of the Infinitude Raider gloves, but with a different feel. The looks of it in the profile is very similar to the Infinitude Raiders, but the padding is definitely different, and so is the liner. So there you have it, really nice looking gloves. Put them side by side. You can see the thumb is nice and parallel. The gloves look symmetrical to each other. Really nice quality as well. And just show them next to each other. So these are advertised as a 16-ounce glove. And let's go ahead and put these on the scale, see how much these weigh. All right, glove is right at 15.6 ounces, so just a hair under 16 ounces. And the left glove is right at 15.5, so they're pretty much on weight with each other, and just a hair underweight. They're advertised 16 ounces, so looking pretty solid. Let's go ahead and do the review. Hey, what's up guys, Carlo here, and today I'm doing a review on the Hit and Move All Day Boxing Training Gloves. They currently come only in 16 ounces and a Velcro closure. The colorway that they use on this particular glove is going to be the black with this kind of reddish orange palm side with some gold piping as well as some white piping around the thumb. Now, if you guys are not familiar with Hit and Move, they're the same company that's behind the Hit and Move reflex training device that I have here. I actually did a review video on this a while back. If you guys are interested in checking that out, I'll make sure to put the link in the description box on where you can find this. But Hit and Move has actually ventured into making more boxing and combat sport type products, which include these boxing training gloves. They also have a Muay Thai version of this glove as well, which I'll be doing a review on here in the next couple of weeks. Now, with that being said, looking at this glove, my first impression of the glove is that they're really nice quality. They kind of remind me with the shape and the profile and size of the glove of the Infinitude Raider Pro gloves I did a review on a while back in terms of shape. So if you guys are looking for something to kind of compare it to, I would definitely say similar to the Infinitude Raider Pros or even maybe the Sawboss Pro series. Obviously, they're different gloves, but just for comparison's sake, that way you guys have something in your head you guys can measure it up to. With that being said, design-wise, it is a medium profile glove. I'd say more medium compact. It's definitely not a huge glove, which I definitely like. Full genuine leather construction. It's designed and engineered here in the United States. You also have that tag right here, so genuine leather, but these are manufactured in Pakistan. All genuine leather construction. The leather sheet has a nice shine to it. It feels really nice, high quality, nice and thick. You have the Hit and Move design on the back of the glove that's written vertically. You know, although I do like the look of the glove, I feel like the the design of it could have used just a different logo on the back of the glove. I do like the hit and move down here with the HM logo, and it says all day, but I feel like there's something off, and I can't really put my finger on it with the vertical logo right here on the back of the glove. It doesn't necessarily look bad. I think it could be better. Like there could be more of a circular logo, and maybe I'm just a sucker for circular logos like my logo, but I just feel like the branding could have been done a little bit better on the back of the glove just to make it pop and stand out a little bit more. But outside of that, you have the Velcro strap. It says hit and move all day right there. Nice long Velcro strap with the pad right there. You have the 16-ounce weight tag, and you can see the gold piping around that. Rotating over to the palm side, you can see the leather strap as well. It says hit and move right here on the inside of the wrist. Genuine leather, designed in USA. They also have what they say is their own proprietary lining, which is like a smooth microfiber tricot style liner. It's really nice and smooth. And one thing I like about it compared to a lot of other gloves, they don't use that polyester nylon liner that tends to kind of like fold up and wrinkle. This is really nice and smooth, so I definitely like that. You also have the tag on the inside here. It says genuine leather. It also says made in Pakistan right there, so you can see where it's manufactured. You have an elastic piece right here that keeps the inside of the palm together. You have about an inch of EVA firm padding on the back of the wrist, and about a 1/4 inch right here on the inside to give you a good amount of wrist support on both sides. So the padding on this actually goes all the way up to right here, and ends right there, as well as on this side. You have that white piping right here around the thumb, nice large grip bar, and a black attached thumb. Obviously you don't want your thumbs to stick out and poke somebody in the eye. It also says all day in gold, and ventilated holes on the thumb, nothing on the palm though. But overall, a really cool looking glove. The only thing I would probably change or modify would maybe be the logo on the back of the glove, but that's just my personal taste. Quality wise, these gloves are awesome. I mean, I didn't find any flaws with either my left or my right glove. I felt that the quality of the leather is very nice. I've been using this for, I'd say, about a month now in training, and the foam is held up really nicely. I'll kind of discuss the type of foam they use in here and the performance of it. But it's held up nicely. The leather looks good. I mean, you can obviously see that the striking surface has some wear on it. That's obviously going to happen with any pair of gloves you get from using it on the bag or the mitts or for sparring. But it's worn in really nicely and is really broken in nicely as well. You can see that the stitching on the edges looks really clean. You know, where the fingertip compartment meets the inside of the palm, right there. Kind of the areas where you typically see a lot of stress and wear. You can see there the stitching on where the thumb meets the index finger looks good. The consistency of the padding has felt really good, all the way from the back of the glove towards the front. The glove is really well balanced, so whether or not I hold at the bottom of the glove or towards the top of the glove, you can see there's no sagging, so they give you an ample amount of support throughout the entire wrist section. That way you don't have that floppy glove effect. You can see the Velcro strap is really nice and grabby. Don't have any issues there. You can see the strap on the Velcro looks really clean. Same thing with the piping. I like also the fact that they use red stitching, so that's kind of a cool little added feature. Aside from the gold piping, they use red stitching instead of like black or white. Just a little extra details. You can see they use black stitching on the hinge point, but for this bottom part, I do like that little attention to detail they put there with the red stitching compared to the black. Palm side, you can see the piping looks good, how it surrounds. No issues with the liner ripping. Again, really comfortable. And you can see the hand compartment also has that hit and move logo that's printed into the liner. So the liner looks really good. Piping is really clean. Grip bar is good, goes all the way through. You don't have any areas where it just kind of drops out. So nice firmness with the grip bar. Piping on the thumb looks really good. And overall, a really nice looking glove, and quality is really great. So quality is definitely there. Now, comfort, sliding your hand in here. Another great feature of this glove is going to be the comfort. And I find that gloves that have this type of profile, that have this medium to more of a slender profile, are really much more form-fitting. The one thing you notice obviously is going to be the liner. So when you put your hand in here, it's nice and smooth, has kind of more of a silky feel to it. Thumb is excellent, nice parallel thumb, doesn't jam at the top, gives you ample amount of room. So even if you have medium-sized hands like myself, or if you have longer fingers or just fatter fingers, you shouldn't have any issues with your hand fitting in here. One thing I do hope they do make in the future, aside from additional glove designs and colors, is different sizes, because they currently only have 16 ounces, which to me is kind of a drawback, because you're limiting yourself to just one glove size, and you know everyone comes in different sizes. So I think that if they open it up to like 18, 14, 12 ounce gloves, then it kind of appeal to a wider range. But that's a story for another day. Anyhow, you have a really good thumb. You can see that the thumb attachment does the job of pulling that in. Really nice deep finger compartment. You have a piece of neoprene over the finger right there that covers the stitching. And over time, again, like a lot of good gloves that use that neoprene pad, what ends up happening is it kind of conforms to your finger and the ergonomics of your personal hands. Just like a pair of shoes, if you wear that same running shoes for so many miles, eventually the sole of the shoe will conform to the bottom of your foot. So anytime you slip your foot into that shoe, now it feels like it just surrounds your foot the way it's supposed to. Even a brand new pair of shoes will feel kind of a little bit stiff at first because that sole hasn't been broken in. And it's kind of the same concept with boxing gloves, and obviously this glove in the review, but the more I've used this, you can feel it really kind of conform. It has a pretty good broken in feel to it. There's a little bit of breaking in that it needs. I'd say probably a good week of training on and off throughout the gym. If you go more frequently, obviously you'll get more rounds in that way and it'll soften up the gloves a little bit more. But they're not stiff by any means, so I definitely like that. They have a pretty broken in feel, but will take a little bit of time to get broken in completely, where it's really nice and soft and pliable where you can open and close your hands. But overall, really nice. Grip bars in a perfect spot. Good wrist support on the back of the glove. Obviously for a Velcro glove, it's not going to compare, in my opinion, to a lace-up glove where you have the laces all the way to the top. So that's another point of contention. Hopefully, maybe they even come out with a lace-up version, which will, again, add to the versatility of this glove. But excellent comfort overall. I didn't have any issues with any numbing, any kind of pinch points, any issues right here. I know that's an issue for a lot of us, including myself, is this piping around the thumb that ends up pinching down because you have your hand wraps on as well. So I didn't have any issues there. So obviously that's one of the things that you look for is the comfort of gloves, and it's really paramount to everybody. But overall, these are really nice and comfortable. Now, protection and performance. What they use here is a multi-layer foam padding that I believe that they're actually trying to put a patent on. It's called dart padding, and the way the dart padding is, it's a lot more, I guess you can say more, I feel like it's more like memory foam. That's just my opinion. I'm not too sure exactly what layers of foam, as far as the kind of foam they use in each layer, but from feeling consistency of it, it has more of a medium to firm density, which is really good for an all-out training glove. So if you want a glove that you can just use for everything in the gym, this would be a good choice for you. But you can see even after me using it, the padding has held up really nicely. It hasn't collapsed. It hasn't, created any dead spots in it or spots where it's softened up more than the others. But I really like the feel of this dart padding. It's not overly hard, and it's not overly soft as well. You don't have areas where you feel like your knuckles go all the way through. So it does a really nice job of blending both performance and pop in the same kind of glove. So protection and performance is definitely there, a really well-balanced glove. And that's probably the reason why they're kind of sticking to that one size, like 16 ounces, just this one thing, is because they want it to be, okay, this is the one glove that you're getting and that's it. And you don't have to worry about anything else other than that. So it's kind of simplifying the equation, if you want to call it that. Cost-wise, these gloves are $135, which is kind of in that hot spot for most gloves like this in that range. I mean, Sawboss, there's other gloves like Unrival. So I definitely think these gloves are right there as far as pricing goes. They're about right. They're not too cheap. They're not overly expensive. They're a really well-priced glove. I do think that if they do offer more sizes, colors, that will broaden their appeal a little bit more, because more people are going to want something as far as colorways go. The logo to me right here could be, I don't know, like I said earlier, it's a little off to me, the vertical part of it, and maybe just the fact that there's a lot of words like hit and move. And I think you already have that, especially down here on the Velcro strap. So the fact that you have the branding on the Velcro as well as on the back of the glove, it's almost like it's overly done, where you can just have a logo and you already have the hit and move written down below right here on the strap. So just a logo to me would have been a little bit cleaner. And maybe even on the thumb, maybe the all day could have been done a little bit different with a different font. I don't know, maybe I'm just being overly critical, but just my opinion on that. But overall, really solid gloves. For the price, I think they perform really nicely. I've enjoyed using them throughout my training for the last couple of weeks. So if you guys have any questions or comments, make sure you guys leave them down below in the comments box. I'll put the link in the description box as usual, where you can find these hit and move all day boxing gloves. See you guys next time. Peace.